Viewers, you are welcome back again to God's Snail Farm. And remember, on this channel, we teach you two major things: what you need to know and what you need to do to be very, very successful in snail farming business. So today, I want to talk about some mistakes that a lot of persons do when they want to construct their snail pen. And these most often time, most of the mistake I encounter and I've seen that most persons do and the construction of their snail pen. And for those of you that have been following me on this channel, you will remember that is a video I talked about 5 major things you need to know before you start your snail farming business. And what I'm actually going to discuss today is one of the points I mentioned in that particular video. So for you to see that video, you will see the video in the description of this particular one. Now, the 5 major things you need to know before you can start your own snail farming business. So what I'm sharing today is actually we are being consulted by someone who actually want to start up her snail farm business. So when we went for the consultation, we discovered that the pen have actually been constructed, but it was actually constructed wrongly. There was a lot of mistakes that the person who did the work made, and these mistakes, if not being corrected, is going to have a negative effect on the snail farming business in the future. And this is why we always tell you, I will always recommend that snail farming business is not just what you need to start anyhow and run it anyhow. There are things you need to know, there are things you need to do to put in place to make sure that you are very, very successful in it. And that's why we always recommend, if you are not being trained, please consult someone who knows about it, who will guide you on how to construct it. If not, if you done wrongly, then you will do the work twice, because it's better you get it right once and for all than you do the wrong thing, and at the end of the day, by the time you have started, and you will now see that it will be causing more harm to you. So it's better you do it and get it rightly from the foundation. So let me show you and point out those mistakes that you need to avoid when you are constructing your pen. Okay, before I point out those mistakes, let me show you a cross section of the pen itself so that you will see it and see how it is before I will now point out those mistakes I was able to spot out. So this is the pen. This is the inside of the pen. Is a 4 compartment or 4 section of the snail pen. This pen is about let me just say 200 capacity snail pen, because each compartment or each section of this pen is capable of housing 50 pieces of snails and above. But I just take it that there is at least a minimum of 50 pieces of pen is what this pen can accommodate, and it has 4 sections, 2 in this side and 2 the other side, making it 4 sections. So you can see it already. The block work has been done, the carpentering work has been done. So when we are called upon, I actually instructed them on what to do on my own goodwill, because I told the person not to construct till I visit, because it was supposed to be only supplying of snail that I was supposed to do, but I also advised them in the construction aspect, and this is it. This is the cross section of the pen. And then from here now, one we ask what actually was wrong, or what are the mistakes that I discovered in this snail pen. And here are the mistakes. So you can see this thing is constructed with 2 nets, the normal net we use at home and the other metal net. This net that is behind here, which is the normal net, is not supposed to be behind this we place now, and it's not even properly, because it's supposed to be here now, behind this one, before you get this metal one. That's where the net is supposed to appear, not here. Then if you come to this place, you see this cover of this pen now. It's supposed to have a demarcation here. This block demarcates the pen, meaning that this pen have 2 sections, one here and here. That is also how this cover is supposed to be demarcated in the middle here. So it's supposed to have from this place to this other side, from this middle now to this side of the pen, to this section, from here to this section of the pen are supposed to be one opening, having its own closing and opening for this section of this pen. Then from the middle here to this other side of the pen was also supposed to have its own section. Then if you come here, you see this pen, see the net is not well covered, and from there termites and ants will always penetrate inside this pen here. So it's not supposed to be like that. See this wall, you see this wall, there is no wood. There's supposed to be a wood here that shows from this pen now that connects it. Just the same way you have here, you see this wool. The same way this wool is here, this wool is also supposed to run the same way now to from this wall here to the end of this wall. We are supposed to have this wall, that wool in this wall aspect. That is one. And because that wool is not there, that is actually why you are seeing this particular one you are seeing here, this small wood they use as bracing. This one they use as bracing. That's why it is there. Then you also see that this side also supposed to have its own section of the pen. This opening is not supposed to run straight. It's supposed to run from middle here to this section, having its own opening and closing, and also from middle here to this other side, having its own opening and closing. So these are the mistakes that you should avoid in your snail pen construction. So you have seen it. So it's better to get it right once and for all than to do a double work in your pen. And how do you get it right once and for all? By doing what? By being trained on snail farming business before you start, because in the process of training you, they will tell you how to construct, or you consult someone who knows about it so that they will get it rightly once and for all. And there's no two ways about it. If it's being done wrongly, just what I've shown you now, you see those spaces, those places, those entrances that they are not covered enough, you will see those snail enemies penetrating from those places to go and harm the snail. So that is why it is very, very important to make sure that you get this thing once and for all. You need to make sure that you get it right. And if you don't get it right, you will just encounter a lot of casualties in the process of your farming business, and no one will want to encounter that. And before you know it, mortality will set in and all the rest of that. So that is why you must make sure that you cover all those places, do it rightly, and you will not have any problem for that. So remember, if you want to reach out to us, our number are on the screen. You can reach out to us either via WhatsApp or call, and on the description of this video as well you see our email address and the Telegram channel. That is our Telegram channel that you can join and learn more about snail farming business. We have a lot of persons there, both upcoming snail farmers and those who are already in it, where we share, and that place is actually where we share a lot of information that is helpful, that will be helpful to you as a snail farmer or who intend going into snail farming. So if you think you need to know more, you want to find out more, so I will recommend that you also join the Telegram channel. You will see it in the description of this video. Thank you for watching, and also remember to always like our video, and if you have not subscribed yet, also do it to subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification icon, so that whenever we release videos such as this one, you'll be among the first set of people that YouTube will recommend. So thank you once again for watching. See you in our next video. Bye for now.